Our first guest, as always, here in our CES broadcast is the man himself, the president and CEO of CEA, too many initials, the Consumer Electronics Association, the owners and producers of CES, is Gary Shapiro. Gary, welcome back, and thank you for kicking off our broadcast again this year.
Well, thank you, Dave, and welcome back to you. This is your 20th year here, and our success over 20 years we've shared with you. In fact, I am going to start this off by surprising you and giving you this 20th year recognition thank you.
Nice.
Because you've been such an important part of what we've done here, and you've done such a great job conveying the flavor of CES and making it happen. And I think I've been on your show 20 years. I'm not quite sure. I think I have.
You have. You've kicked off every broadcast, as well you should, as the president and CEO of this massive organization. And it's a very, very nice plaque that says, from International CES, presented to Dave Graveline and Into Tomorrow, with gratitude for 20 years of service broadcasting from the International CES. And it is our pleasure, because it's our job to bring our audience the latest from your exhibitors, your members. This is the granddaddy of them all, and it is the best way to kick off any season of any broadcast, as far as I'm concerned, especially ours. So thank you very much. It's very nice of you.
Well, thank you, Dave. Although being called the granddaddy of them all implies that I have a limited lifespan left.
No, I meant the show.
I would.
The show.
Well, same. That's what I basically mean. No, we've actually continued to grow in Boston. This one is for the record books. It's 2.2 million net square feet of exhibit space. That's up about 140,000 or so over last year. 3,600 exhibitors, 100 more exhibitors than last year, and we don't know how many people will be here by the time we close the doors, but we're expecting between 150,000 and 160,000 people, and about 1 out of 4 of those people will be from outside the United States. But the excitement, the new product introductions, the sense, I'm hearing the same thing from everyone as I walked around the floor so far. It's fabulous, fantastic, exciting, innovative, great stuff, great future, great world.
Oh, for sure. And it is exciting. And that's how we judge any show that we broadcast from around the world. What are the exhibitors thinking? And they're thrilled. I mean, everybody's so excited about their networking opportunities and the fact that they're able to show their new products, in many cases, some prototypes of new products. And we know by the very nature of this industry, many of them might not ever make it to market. But that's part of what this industry is all about. Networking, judging, reaction. Do you think this is something that folks will like? And if so, we're going to go hog wild and make them. And it just generates that overall excitement. This is cool at CES.
Absolutely. And history is being made here. I mean, I was thrilled to drive in before the show opened on Mercedes. They had a concept car they created for CES. It was their first public unveiling of a driverless car, and it was much more than even driverless. I mean, it told pedestrians around them that they could cross the street. It told cars behind them there was a pedestrian. It did all these different things. That was exciting. And then to see some of the things that Intel is doing here is so amazing. The technologies they're introducing, which help people that are visually impaired, or frankly, a 3D printer with HP that is 10 times faster than anything out there. And drones that actually aren't just drones you fly around and have they actually stay away from each other and from people and go through courses. I mean, I've been struck by how many amazing things. And then this announcement by Dish basically might be the transition point for broadcasting television, in that for the first time you're saying, you know what, you don't have to stay with that cable service. Using the internet, you can get ESPN and all these other great services. They put together a package for $20 a month, which is amazing.
Yeah, and you can pick and choose the kinds of stuff that you want to watch, therefore pay for. And that is concept blowing. And leave it to Joe Clayton and his team to be able to do more and more cool things. I mean, even now, 4K delivery with a new 4K receiver.
Right.
I mean, they've got a lot of stuff going on. This is what CES is all about. And folks wait for CES every year to announce these new products, to announce these concepts even, and gauge reaction. This is why it's the most exciting show. Talk about the Internet of Things. I mean, you talk about all the millions of square feet that we're talking about here now of things involving connected lives and connected homes and cars and whatnot. It boggles the mind.
It's huge. You know, last year we had a small area of the show, relatively small, that we said this is the Internet of Things marketplace or tech zone. Now we couldn't do it. We have 900 companies showing Internet of Things products.
Wow.
Samsung in their keynote is talking about the Internet of Things being their vital part of their future. And you have so much embedded technology now in virtually all these products, which will do all sorts of things. And like anything since the discovery of fire, every new technology that comes along has pluses and minuses. Obviously with fire you get burned, with cars there were accidents. But there is things coming along now, the Internet of Things, where things will adjust for us because they know us. They'll give us information about our health. They'll make us better. And frankly, I would even go as far as they're solving world problems involving agriculture and food supply and air and water and hunger and healthcare. In our world, of course, in the United States, most of us have no problem with these things. But throughout the world, these technologies are going to make a huge difference in how your crops are watered and use water more efficiently and get greater crop yields and keep people healthier, as they don't have access to doctors, but they can get things which give them useful medical information. So this is, I think, a pivotal show showing innovation in products that is just huge.
And I can't think of any other industry that does such a global job at helping so many people and delivering so many products to consumers as the consumer electronics industry.
Absolutely. I'm pretty proud of the fact we've gone from information and education, entertainment, to the biggest issues in the world.
Yeah, oh, for sure. Now, speaking of big issues, CEA's got another new book. This one, however, not written by you. You wrote the foreword, I believe, right?
I wrote the foreword.
Tell me about the latest CEA book.
Digital Destiny is by Dr. Sean Dubervac. He is our economist. You should have him on the air. He's much smarter than I, because he predicts the future.
Yeah, we've had him many times over the years. I'm going to try to snag him here at CES. And a very interesting book it is. Huh?
It is fabulous because he really is very specific about different things that the products will do for us that will change our lives.
Right. Now, and of course, with the new Congress finally this month, are we expecting some positive things as far as it relates to the industry and thereby helping us consumers in the long run?
I've been more optimistic than I have in a while. We have new management in the legislature, and they want to prove a point. And I think even President Obama himself would probably like to go out with on a positive note. And there's lots of areas of agreement that we care about, whether it's trade or spectrum or highly skilled immigration. So we're hopeful.
Excellent, and many reasons to be hopeful. So we thank you for kicking off our 20th year broadcast and for making way now for your exhibitors over the next 3 weeks worth of our coverage here.
Absolutely, and thank you so much, and congratulations again to Into Tomorrow. What a great team you have, and what a great thing you've done for 20 years to get the word out from CES.
It's our pleasure. It's what we love doing. Covering this industry is our passion, and you can certainly tell that from all of our guests as well that you're about to hear. CE.org for more information about what Gary and his team are regularly up to. IntoTomorrow.com. Back with more from Las Vegas. This is the Advanced Media Network.